As a humble man, a very humble man, mind you, I believe this video, or maybe another video I make, could get thousands of views in one day. I could get 1 million subscribers instantly, and I could get a really high ad revenue from making those videos. But I choose not to accomplish that. Allow me to explain with some backstory. I used to watch a lot of Hamza back in the day, when he was offering really good self-help advice, and you looked at the comment section of his videos, and it was a bunch of people encouraging each other, people giving their own pieces of advice to each other, basically people helping each other out. And so Hamza was not really this priest having a sermon to all of you. He was instead having a community. His viewers were not just watching his videos, they were like a community helping each other out. And this is what I have always wanted to accomplish with my channel. I wanted to build a community here of people who wanted to be the best version of themselves. But the comments I got instead were from people calling me ugly, saying I look like a nerd and that no woman will ever be interested in me. Okay, lately I've been getting some good comments, and right now 50% of all the comments I am getting are supportive and the other 50% are hateful, which I will admit is an improvement over last month when 99% of all the comments were negative. And I am grateful for that improvement. However, I have also recently watched like other self-help channels that are like New Kids on the Block, and they also get a bunch of hate. For example, there is Girlfriend Guide for Guys, or whatever she's called. I could see people being like, this beautiful girl tries to feel sympathy for us men for being chronically single, but she fails to realize what we men have to go through. She doesn't care about us men, she just wants attention. But it seems like those guys aren't even willing to give her a chance. Meanwhile, we have Brett Cooper, the comment section with Brett Cooper, who in my opinion is someone who actually fails to realize what men have to go through. She tries to offer genuine help, which I respect, but she is just so ignorant. For example, I have made a video on my shorts which was meant to be like satire. No, Brett, you were never attracted to your husband because he is confident and because of the way he carried himself.
He walked in, I looked at him and I was like, that one. I don't know why, didn't know anything about him. Something about the way that he carried himself. He's super confident in a very open and engaging way.
Just be confident in an engaging way? Is that really all it takes? If you saw a short king carry himself the same way, you wouldn't be attracted to him. Also, the husband actually gave us some dating advice.
Everybody has different experiences with how they found their significant others, and I don't want to just be someone spewing more cliches. So I'm going to call somebody that has had experience. What advice would you give to people who call themselves chronically single? What would have been helpful for you to hear?
Honestly, I would have not wanted to hear anything.
Okay.
My observing of people who kind of make their whole life about how they're single, I'm just like, yeah, you're not going to find anybody.
Like making it your entire identity is definitely not healthy at all. You should be trying to date and date with intention if it's something that's important to you. If it's not, then who cares? But obviously,
just pursue things that you enjoy in life. You'll probably find people that are similar to you or whatever that you're compatible with along the way.
And it worked out for you?
Yep, I wanted to own the libs. So I went to the place that I thought was best at that and was able to find the love of my life there. So
I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yes, I think this is solid advice. There is a reason why I currently go and meet people with whom I can practice foreign languages, for example. It's just that this advice should not be coming of his mouth. Once again, if a short king wanted to own the libs, he would have a great time owning the libs. which I can imagine, but this would not get him married. But what did the comments say in that video? Oh, they are so cute! And people were really supportive of her. Meanwhile, people don't even seem willing to give Girlfriend Guide for Guys a chance. They are immediately like, oh, this is a girl. You don't ask the fish how to get caught. You ask the fisherman, blah blah blah. And then I realized, people no longer want advice. They wanted advice a year ago, but not anymore. Everyone who tries to offer life advice is nowadays seen as a scammer, or they are just doing it for attention. Self-improvement is dead. So, what is currently the popular trend on YouTube that will get you 1 million views? The black pill. If I made videos talking about how horrible my life is, complaining at how meaningless life is, and being negative all the time, and blaming women for all my problems, I would be a very successful YouTuber right now. But it just doesn't feel right to me. Because I used to do all those things. I used to complain at my life all the time. I used to be negative all the time. And I used to blame women for my problems. I used to hate women. I was a full-on misogynist. But I then realized none of this was good for my mental health. Hating women did not make me feel good. It just made me feel more hateful. More hateful towards women, more hateful towards the world. I was channeling all this hatred within me, and I was not feeling okay. I was angry, but deep down, I was sad. And I don't want to feel like this anymore. Especially since I am nowadays going to Bible discussions, Sunday services and spiritual talk. I am not going back to the place where I was a few years ago. Even if it meant I could get 1 million subscribers instantly. I am not sacrificing my health, whether physical or mental, for some clout. And this is because I have integrity. I have a morality, and I have promised to myself not to cross it. I have sworn that I will mainly do the things that make me happy. Therefore, the content you see on my channel, the shorts, the videos, the stuff I talk about, it's all things that make me happy. It might not be things that are currently trending, but it's things that give me fulfillment. And besides, all those people on the internet that choose to watch misogynistic black pill content, they will soon realize that this is not good for their mental health. The same way I realized that, and so eventually they will realize that it's better to be open to life advice, whether good or bad, rather than completely giving up on life. Therefore, they will flock to me, and I will become popular one day. But that's just my speculation.